Did you think that wasn't gonna be mad?
How would you react to temporary blindness?
Did you think I wasn't gonna be mad today?
Like, I don't think I could deal with temporary blindness.
What was in your fucking head? Because I would like to know.
It would like really fuck me up. I couldn't be blind for more than like at least.
Because why?
The time that I'm sleeping.
Why would you send me a time 12:45? Right? You know that would make me mad in general. Did you know that it wasn't going to? Stop looking at the screen. Look at me.
I am looking at you.
No, you're not.
I'm looking at you.
So why would you think I wouldn't be mad?
Hey. Yeah.
I'm waiting. Why would you think I wasn't going to be mad at you?
The Raptor shit really fucking threw me off.
Okay, great. So, I get it here at 11:30. Like
Hey.
What? Go ahead. Defend yourself. Would you like to? Because I don't think it's defendable.
Okay. We recording?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's my job. I have tasks too. I'm exhausted. You think that if we just did this the whole podcast, the audio would be better?
I was, you know what? I was really thinking, if he doesn't come down here in 2 minutes, I'm just going to set this up and start doing a solo podcast. And then if he comes in the middle, I'll just use the beginning for me.
No, I was thinking that too. I was like, I hope that he does a solo podcast. Because then I'd come in and make it way better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then I realized that I shouldn't just do half the work.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Is it how you want to start?
Right. So, right on time, right on schedule. Where you're in a lovely mood this morning. Yeah, this morning.
Don't say this morning.
What time is it? Do you have an issue with your... Can you read that number over there with your glasses?
205.
It's 209, man.
I can't read it. So,
like, glasses don't really help, huh?
They're fake.
Yeah. I think they're a sham. Mm-hmm. You've got new glasses.
Yeah, I'm wearing them.
That's the news this week. News blast.
I don't know why you're trying to get past what I actually want to talk about.
Can you stop
fucking
trying to kill my vibe?
Nope. We got into a very shouting match a little bit ago.
It wasn't a shouting match. You were just screaming at me.
You don't think you screamed at me?
No. I'm a civil person.
Why did you think I wasn't going to be mad?
I don't get angry with
Why did you think I wasn't going to be mad?
I just don't get why you get so mad at me, because I don't ever get mad at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Why did you not think I was going to be mad? Please explain in your head rationally.
Because here's the thing. I don't come to your house and try to fucking blue ball you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's big facts.
Uh-huh. You had to jerk off for an hour.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I jerk off for a while, dude.
Okay, well, why don't you just cut that out? We have shit to do today.
Yes, but it's a Saturday.
I know. I want to do things on my Saturday.
How often do I get to jerk off in the morning?
Every day. Literally every day.
No.
Yes.
I don't have time before work. I start work at 8 o'clock. I wake up at 8:20.
I'm just so angry with you.
Yes.
Fine, let's talk about what you want to talk about. Let's do that.
So David does these things to piss me off. Like, show up at my house unannounced.
On time.
Unannounced
when I'm here every Saturday. Every Saturday.
Look, I don't have a Saturday anymore. My Saturday is just David's Saturday. That's how that goes. Yo, my fucking... You know what it is? It's whenever I drink, I get a little bit more stroked out, I think.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't even notice it. That's just your face. I don't know. Like, what are you looking at? What do you see that I don't?
You said some fucked up shit to me this week.
What did I say? Say it.
So my haircut got a little bit fucked up. And you said, hey, you're not a good looking guy.
Yeah.
Why are you worried about what your hair looks like?
That's a very great point. I'm glad you brought that back up.
That's weird.
Why do you get self-conscious about like your hair, as if your haircut's the one thing that's stopping girls from having sex with you?
I'm dripping in pussy these days.
I know you. I know. And why? Then
ever since I got the clout from the fucking podcast, I've been fucking bitches daily.
So then the haircut shouldn't matter.
Yeah, but it does.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Because I could be fucking dimes, but instead I'm
Now you have to fuck nines?
No, like 8s.
Oh, well.
I have to drop down to like 8s. You'd have this like undertone in your fucking voice today.
Yeah.
And can you stop?
No, you know why?
Chill.
I like that you can pretend for the camera. I can't. I'm angry. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not.
Yeah, you're just being a fucking cunt today. Like, you show up at my house.
You know, this week he called me and he said, I'm going solo. You know those little video ideas you want to do? I don't want to do them. I have no interest in doing them.
No, it was a lot more subtle. I believe I called you and said, you know, something along the lines like, hey, like the videos, you like doing videos. You should probably do them on your own because I think that's more what you want to do than what I want to do. Kind of, that's like what is it called?
Being a cunt. I think that's what it is.
TLDR? Yeah. That's like I was just like, okay, yeah, I think that you enjoy the videos.
He thinks he's bigger than me.
And then
he thinks he's about to blow up.
I mean, I am bigger.
Oh, that's funny.
7 foot. Mm-hmm. How tall are you?
Yeah.
5'1".
So this week you said you want to go solo on videos. I'm doing a solo podcast, and I'm going to do it all on my own. And then when I decided to come in...
It was subtle.
I don't think it was.
No, because I said the thing about the videos, and I was like, hey, like, it's what you want to do. Mm-hmm. You should do it. Yeah. Which was, like, real nice.
No, it isn't.
I feel like I let you down softly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I could have...
I would rather you just say, I'm not doing them.
I could have dropped you like a sack of potatoes. Mm-hmm. Dude, am I crooked?
Your glass...
Like, am I just fucking crooked? Is that the thing?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You want to switch glasses?
Yes. And then I called you and I said, hey, I got this.
Those really are fake.
I got this podcast idea.
Oh, I can't even see myself now.
Yeah, I got this podcast idea where I just go by myself.
And then you don't show up ever.
Yeah. And you just don't show up.
Yeah.
And you were like,
you have to see through this?
Are you just trying to drop me?
I don't understand.
So I was trying to drop David this week. So we're looking for guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
and none of you guys.
Why don't you try to carry this on your own? I dare you.
None of you guys are worthy, pretty much.
Great.
I'm trying to get.
I'm glad. How many replacements do you find?
Like 16.
You know, we got some hate mail lately.
Did you?
Yeah, I've been reading it.
No, you haven't.
No, I did. I mean, I personally didn't get any hate mail, but somebody did.
That's weird.
That's funny because I'm writing them.
No, that's weird because I got some hate mail about you.
Dude, what the get new glasses. Did you step on these?
I don't know what happened last night, but I think my glasses got a little bit fucked up last night.
You think?
Yeah. I don't know what happened though. I got pretty blacked out. It was like no problem for me.
This is a low energy one, huh?
No, we got some things to address this week.
Do we?
Yep, this is the E3 podcast.
You want to address E3?
Yeah. Cyberpunk is trash. Every person that's excited to see Cyberpunk, they probably got fingered in the butt as a kid. Because they're fucking pussies.
Like, is this our segment?
Yes. No. I hate it, right? Because everybody's like, Cyberpunk this, Cyberpunk that. And it's really pissing me off because I think Cyberpunk just looks like complete and utter trash.
You're a cyberpunk. What is Cyberpunk?
You haven't seen that?
Yeah, with Keanu?
Yeah.
You're breathtaking?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
It's about cats.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I watched the video on it. Looks like fucking dog shit. And everybody that's excited for it, they got fingered in the butt as children.
You're saying half of America got fingered in the butt as a kid? And
at least half.
Man, I'm trying to like take in Your shit.
Let's cut this. I'm just.
You're gonna cut this one?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just not feeling funny right now.
Oh, you're gonna make fun of me now? Oh.
Dumbass. No, I'll never do that shit. But yeah, E3 was trash this year. They didn't release anything good. It's all bad. Breath of the Wild 7 fucking looks like straight up trash. They're releasing a Fortnite 2. I don't want Fortnite.
Did you keep up with the E3 actually?
Yeah, I watched all of E3.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I wanted to see what Cyberpunk was about.
Uh,
Cyberpunk looks like trash. And also, Breath of the Wild 6 or whatever. New Breath of the Wild looks bad. Also, Super Mario Maker? What?
I do
more
have
like
something
super shit fucking ass maker. You know what I mean? Straight up trash.
I have nothing I want to say about these games at all.
Okay.
I-
No, you can step off screen then.
Right.
No.
Fine.
Chill out,
Fine.
dude. You're taking everything too serious.
Fine,
today.
take it. Do
No,
it.
we're
You know what?
talking
Do
about
it solo.
No, we're
You
talking.
wanna do it solo. Go ahead.
We're talking about E3.
Go ahead.
We're talking about E3.
You know what? Go ahead. Talk about E3. I'll be on the side.
All right. Yeah,
Go for it.
I'll call you back when we're done with the
Yeah,
E3
go for the
segment.
solo podcast.
So they also released Fortnite 2. Fortnite 2 looks like trash. I think that all it is like a fucking. It's just a League of Legends reskin. Looks like garbage.
Talk about Animal Crossing.
They aren't releasing Animal Crossing. They canceled it. Got canceled. I think that the creator actually. There's some hoopla about him like sexually harassing children or something like that. There was another game that got released. Luigi's fucking
All right.
Playboy Mansion or whatever.
So we ran into our teacher the other day.
So it's weird because the Luigi Playboy Mansion.
This is what you want to talk about?
All it is just fucking.
You're still
I'd
doing this?
rather go to Pornhub.
Did you
know
give me
what I
the
mean?
squeaky chair?
Yeah, I gave you the squeaky chair. But I'm talking about Luigi's Playboy Mansion.
Okay, good. Finish it up because I'm done with that one.
What do you mean?
I have nothing to say about E3 except they're all trash.
Garbage. And also, let me talk about Luigi's Playboy Mansion because I think that's a game that I'm most excited to see come out. I just didn't expect Luigi to have such a big cock. I didn't think that dude would be so fucking hung. But god damn, he hangs out with some fucking bad bitches. I thought that Peach was like always kind of hot. Is Peach his girl or is that fucking
No, it's Daisy.
Daisy's his girl?
I don't know.
Yeah, I always kind of thought Peach was hot. Thought Daisy was fucking overrated.
What was weird about the Luigi's Mansion thing was how sexual they got for this new edition. I did not expect that shit to actually come out.
Yeah, I kind of expected it. I knew some sort of porn game was going to get dropped this year at E3. I got kind of the inside info. I talked to my boy Steve and Spielberg. You might know him.
Oh, we still talking about Steven Spielberg?
We're still talking about him. I just brought him up.
That's really funny.
Wait, have I mentioned that I'm friends with Steven?
Yeah, you might have dropped it once or twice.
Yeah. Also, David Blaine's got his own fucking game coming out. Yo, chill out with the movement, dude.
I gotta get comfortable.
Yeah, David Blaine's got his new movie coming out.
What movie?
I meant, I didn't mean movie. I meant video game.
This whole time you've been talking to the audience instead of talking to me. You're just like talking at people.
Because like every time that I talk to you,
Yeah.
you get this anger.
I know.
And I don't need the anger.
Why are
today.
you trying to pretend like it's not there?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What's not where? We're still talking about E3, right?
I haven't been talking about E3 for one moment of this.
They're dropping also a new Wii Fit. Mm-hmm. That's going to be pretty good.
I'm not jumping into this. I have nothing to say about E3.
Really?
I got nothing.
I've been drinking off the E3 for a while.
What were you jerking off to today? That took
Today?
an hour.
Moms. Yeah.
Can I talk about our teacher that we ran into because she really pissed me off?
There was this like
Okay,
bitch.
no.
She was in the doctor's office, and she was getting her fucking pussy eaten by
God, I gotta get rid of this fucking
by
chair.
her stepson.
Can I just use that chair?
No,
Why?
no.
What does it
You're
matter?
not going to have a bigger chair than me.
I'm not.
No. Can you not?
Can I not what?
Just chill today, man. You're too
Fine.
You're too uptight, dude. Does that feel better, bro? You good, man? You don't like the low energy podcast?
No, I don't.
Really?
Uh-uh.
I don't think I can get much like higher energy because of my high blood pressure.
What high blood? Is that a recent thing?
Wait, let me check. Yeah, no, I got high blood pressure. I know.
You told me why I couldn't come over at 11:30 is because you were over at a girl's house.
Yeah.
And that was just a lie.
Well, I did have a date.
Yep. And you didn't go to it.
I didn't go to it.
Mm-hmm. Why?
I'm not quite sure.
At 11:30, I was here banging on your door. And you were downstairs. You could hear me. I was calling you, and you pretended as if you were sleeping over at a girl's house. You called me, and you said, wait, what? I didn't tell you I had a date? No, I did tell you that.
Yeah, I did.
And when you said it like that, I knew it was a lie. And then I called our friends around just to make sure you were exactly where I thought you were, which you were.
I was in the basement. I heard all of your power.
I know.
You were trying to get into my house.
Right, so we could set this up and
Did
be
you
ready.
try other doors too?
I tried every door.
Did you?
I tried the front door, I tried the back door, I tried windows.
Because I did hear knocking from other doors.
Great, because I tried everything.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to... What are you checking your pulse for?
Dude, I told you I got high blood pressure.
Are you nervous?
No, I got high blood pressure today.
I'm going to talk about our teacher because apparently you're not going to.
Hold on,
We ran into her at the bar.
Wait, shut up.
I'm not going to.
I'm trying to check my pulse.
And she immediately remembered you. And she was fond. I think she was happy to see you at first.
Was she?
It seemed like it. Happy. Like, wow, James, good to see you again, right? Had typical conversations.
For my birthday.
I waited. I guess it was for your birthday. I waited for my time to strike because I don't think she remembers me immediately. But I thought if I talked to her for a little bit, I would get into, like, her remembering it.
She didn't remember you?
Not immediately. But as we were talking, she was like... Everything is flooding back to me. I remember David Miller. Because I didn't say my full name. I was like, hi, I'm David. Do you remember? And she said, David Miller, slowly came back. And I was telling her about how her class specifically was one of my favorites. About when she came back from her maternity leave, we just caused torment to her. We would hum in her class. And to my shock, she was not happy about it.
No.
She said... Why do you think that was okay to do to a pregnant woman? And I said, I almost said her name, but I was like, what? Let's call her Nana. Nana?
That's your mother.
I know.
Dude. Yep.
I said, Nana, why do you think I wasn't going to apologize? I was trying to get to that. And she's like, thank you. She was like so rude about it to me. She's like, that's all I wanted. And I was like, Jesus.
Really?
She didn't seem happy. And then as I was like reminding her, she goes, oh, I didn't like James.
Yeah.
And she was like slowly getting all these bad memories of our class,
Yeah.
which was easily the worst class ever designed in the history of our high school days.
Yeah, we had a bad class. There was one day where
Well, don't go
orange.
into it first. Let's start off by saying going into the semester, I had noticed it was 7th hour U.S. History too.
Yeah.
And I started looking around. I was like, hey, I got this class. And he was like, oh, this person has this class? You're a class clown.
Yeah. Everybody
We
started.
noted the lunch. It was like a lunch period.
We went up to our vice principal and we were like,
hey, you realize that the 15 of the biggest
people
class clowns are all in the same class.
These people are all in the same class. Did you think this one through? He goes, I don't do this, but that sounds awful.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to switch out of the class, they can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was trying to get us to switch out of the class. And I was like, no, I'll stay.
Also, it did not help that she was on maternity leave for the first 2 months.
See, she also told me that she was there at the start of the year.
No, that's not true. She just got misremembered.
That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I know she wouldn't
might have
forget her.
She might have meant the start of the year as in like the beginning of the school year, but not for us.
Yeah.
The start of the semester was I don't know his name, Dirge.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck we.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He
I don't
always
know
had these yokes of the day, and every time he'd tell them, they were like just trash.
You know,
and I'd crack up of laughter, and then he'd go, "Schnoots, this one's for you." And then he'd read this yoke of the day. That was always
Schmatz.
Like,
he just
hey,
said
Schmatz.
He said your last name wrong every time, and
Yeah.
I don't think he remembered. I think he was genuine.
Yeah, I know.
And his jokes of the day were just
Yokes.
shit jokes.
Yeah, yokes.
And they were just the worst pieces of shit jokes ever.
They were always dad jokes.
But if you you just like overly screamed with laughter, and he was like, dude, I'm killing it up here. Hey, Schmoots, you're good.
Hey, Schmoots, that was a good one, huh? And he'd say that every single time.
Do you think we got worse as the year went on when she came back, or do you think it was worse with the substitutes? Because I thought it was actually pretty tame-ish with the dirge.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad with him, honestly. But like half the time, I just wouldn't show up, and I'd have like people go, "Yeah, James is here,"
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, okay," and like I wouldn't be in the class at all.
We used to pick on this, fat kid. I didn't want to tell anyone. Yeah, fat kid.
Yeah,
And U.S. History 2 books are not small.
yeah, they were about this thick.
And they were hardcover books. And when he was talking shit, we would all throw our hardcover books at him.
Yeah.
How many?
Well, I threw one, and he was like, "Why the fuck would you do that, James?" And he was like, "That's like not cool." And as he was like saying that's not cool, I took another one and chucked it at him.
And then that started.
And then everybody was like, "Oh, bam, bam, bam!" And he had his back turned because he was looking at me.
Yeah.
And like 8 of them hit him.
Oh yeah.
At least 8. And they just kept on chucking them at him.
And nobody could stop it.
No. Well, we had a lot of things that you just couldn't stop. Like, we had one kid who wasn't like a bad kid. I feel like we brought it out of him because there's so many. Like he was surrounded by.
Right. One of the things is there was probably like 6 class clowns who were going to be bad no matter what. And then there was like the bottom people who would only be bad unless if they saw like a window.
Yeah.
And we had all of those kids as well. So these kids would push it to the limit but never go over.
Yeah, and so he started like humming.
Yeah.
And he'd start up hums, and then we'd just be like, and like the entire class would do it. And one time she got so fed up.
What's
with it.
interesting about hums is you cannot pinpoint who
Yeah.
the fuck is humming in a classroom of 30 people.
Ever.
It's impossible.
Yeah, and she got so fed up with it one day. She was like, "Next person that hums is getting kicked out of my class for the rest of the semester."
And there was no
was
waiting.
like it was
Every
on a cue.
person just started.
There was like 15 people that just
The
started
whole
humming.
classroom started to laugh. Even she decided to laugh to that.
Yeah.
I tried to tell her that story. She just wouldn't hear it.
No?
She just tried to get away from me.
Well,
I was hounding her.
I was talking to her, and she was just like, you could clearly see like the anxiety in her face. She was like, "Oh,
She's a little drunk too, right?
I don't think so.
It seemed like it a little bit.
I don't think she was that
Or a
drunk.
little tipsy.
But
Maybe.
she definitely was like, "Oh my god, I gotta get out of this. I need to leave." And I just kept on making her more and more uncomfortable.
I said, hi, Nana. I know you don't remember me, but you will. And she goes, wow, way to like, just call me out. I don't let people slide on that.
Well, her husband has the same name as you.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember your name.
Yeah, his name is also David.
Yeah.
And my parents once went to a parent-teacher conference for my sister later on. And they were like, hey, you remember my son, right?
Dude, my pulse is like.
He goes, yeah.
high.
Michael Miller. Are you nervous today? What's going on with you?
I'm just still like a little bit hammered.
Are you?
That McDonald's didn't fucking sit well with me.
That's weird. I don't know why you decided to eat that beforehand.
Yeah.
After you decided to start late on the podcast, after I was, trying, and then you called me, where are you? And I'm pulling around the corner, and you're pulling off to go to McDonald's, and I stop my car in the middle of the intersection, and I go, what are you doing? We have shit to do. And you go, what?
Yeah, what?
What would you have done? I would have shown up. You expected me to call, right? And show up when you weren't there?
No, I knew that you were.
I said I was going to be there in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I knew
So
that you were going to be there.
You try to get into your car and run out as
I
fast as
left
possible.
the doors unlocked. For you.
What a gentleman.
I know.
What a gentleman.
I'm a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
I'm a real nice guy. I was thinking about you.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this will be way funnier if I'm just not there when he gets there.
Is it? Because I'm just...
Because you're already fuming. Yeah. You were so mad. I can't even explain to the audience the like anger that you had in you when I finally came downstairs. Because not only that, I made you wait an hour later.
And then you just started demanding me to do shit.
No. Let's not skip steps. So I get home. I get back from McDonald's.
Do time periods.
So 11:30 he calls me, like you said.
And I'm here.
I'm here. He's pounding on the door. I'm just acting like I'm asleep and or not here. He knew I was here, so I was just acting.
There's no way I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, and
You're always here.
He definitely knew that like I was awake. I'm pretty sure.
There was no...
Yeah, because I texted him 20 minutes prior, 12:45, and he showed up at 11:30.
Okay, no, that's not my fucking fault.
Whose fault?
I was already getting into my car, and you said 12:45. I said, why? No reply, so I'm just going home. I'm going there, doing what we're supposed to do, and then nothing for an hour.
Well, I had to masturbate. So
Okay.
I jerk off, finish, like typically like how you do. Got my 10 minutes of sleeping. And then
10 minutes of...
10
go
minutes
ahead.
of sleep. And then I call him 12:46. Yo, man, hey, you're late. What, you're not
You're
here.
a fucking asshole.
You're not here
To
yet.
just-
And you were like, I was at your house. I called you. I said,
Yeah, like 11:30. I saw that.
yeah, you called me. I wasn't home. I told him.
I said, yes, you were. I
He
know
said-
you were.
I was like, I didn't tell you I had a date last night.
No, I did tell you.
I
And
did. Yeah, I
when
did.
you did say that, when you said it like that, that's exactly when I knew it was a lie. I was like, okay, so he's lying. I
Yeah.
said, what? You're gonna tell me you were at a girl's house and you slept over and had sex with her? And you said, yeah,
2.5 times.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, great. Goodbye. See ya.
And-
See you in 5.
And then he proceeded to call Pepper,
Yeah,
who told
And-
him exactly what I did last night.
because I
which was just
knew
good job.
you were hanging out with him. He asked me to come hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
Why did you think I wasn't going to do that? And then also, I have a theory because he was like, hey, James is calling me after he already told me what you guys done, and I was thinking you were going to say, hey, can you lie to David if he calls you? Is that what you were going to call
I
for?
should have. I didn't think that one through.
You should have, because why?
Yeah.
Why would you not cover your tracks?
Well, I was just like, man, he's just gonna believe that I had sex.
Yeah. Why
really-
would I believe you ever?
I really wanted you to.
Did you
just
really
believe me.
ever for a second think, oh, he's not going to be mad, and he's also going to believe me? And hey, I had sex, so who cares?
Yeah, I thought you'd be happy for me.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, well, I was gonna try to like turn it on you because like
You were going to turn it on me.
Well, because
It's
I knew
like
that-
it's my fault. You
because
were going to turn it on me.
because I knew you were angry, right?
Of course.
I knew you were gonna be angry because I delayed it, and I was like, I can make him feel bad.
No, you can't.
Yeah, but if I had sex last night, say hypothetically.
Wow, what a foolproof plan.
Let's say hypothetically I had sex last night.
Okay, great.
You'd be so ecstatic.
I would be
You'd
happy for you.
Woo! Go James!
We'd have something
That's
to
my
talk
fucking
about.
best friend.
But instead, now it's the fucking 8th time you've made this exact lie?
I don't know, dude.
So now I'm sitting down here in the basement waiting to go, and he's
No, he wasn't. Wait, I come home. You're laying on the couch, fucking stroking my dog, because you, for some reason, every time that you see him, he gets excited because I have a gay dog, and he's excited.
Sexually
to-
attracted to me.
He's sexually attracted to, like really badly.
Yeah.
So David gives him like petty hand jobs.
I jerk him off.
Yeah. So you were jerking off my dog on
Yeah.
the couch. I came in, McDonald's, we're eating. I fucking feeding the dog some fries, give him like a bunch of fries, give you some fries, give you fucking quarter of a McChicken, then a half a McChicken.
Kind of, yeah. Basically, I had a full McChicken.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, what the fuck? And you get up.
I'm just
and you
getting
walk
angry
downstairs.
because you're just wasting time.
Yeah,
you're
you
twiddling
did
your
ask.
thumbs.
You did ask me, why do you just love to waste time?
Yeah. And then I went downstairs.
And then I had to do some self-reflection
On what?
about how I love to waste time.
And then I'm sitting on the bed, still waiting, I think for a half hour. And I come up and you're
No, but I did text you.
Yeah, you texted me pussy. And then I walk upstairs and
Yeah, I
you're
did.
pretending to sleep?
Yeah. Well, I have sleep apnea.
Yeah, okay. And then I come to, and you go, oh, nothing set up? Oh, now, so I decide to waste time for a second to just show you how I feel. And then when you're like, well, I guess it's not getting done. And I go, great, I'm leaving. And you said, what the fuck? We're not going to do it now?
No, I was like, hey, man, like, let's work together. Let's get this done.
Awesome.
I said things like that. We need to do this cooperatively. So that way, let's work together as a team and get this done. Because I'm the level-headed one.
You are.
Yeah. So I was like, we have to get this done, man. Like, we're committed. We do this podcast every week. We can't just give up on it, man. These are our dreams.
Is that what you
These are our
said?
goals.
Uh-huh.
And I said it kind of like in the same tone.
No, I don't think you did.
Exactly in this tone.
That's really crazy.
And then he was like, yo, fuck you. You're such a fucking piece of shit. You're a terrible friend.
Yeah.
I fucked your ex-girlfriend and she liked it.
Yeah, she did.
He said stuff like that. And I was like, hey, man, I'm just like trying to better us as people. Like, I'm looking out for the two of us. I think we have something great here.
I think I'm done with this one.
Yeah.
I'm done with this story.
And I'm
done
just
with
like,
this one.
hey, we got something good going here. We can't just give up.
Yeah. Can I tell my rendition of the story?
And you're just like, I just want to give up.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Okay, great.
The pressure's getting to me. And you were like scratching your fucking head. And that's why he's got these scars.
Okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, cool.
And he was upset. And I was like, I was trying to keep him level-headed.
I am.
And he was just being a psychopath.
Okay. Yeah. I want to tell my rendition of the exact same story. So I come over.
Fake.
And I look in the window. You're just stroking your hog.
I am cracking my hog, yeah.
And you know what? Here's the audience. I'll see you did this. It's a full arm stroke. And what bothered me is the window is wide open.
Yeah.
It's in the...
Well, I was doing it out the window.
Fuck, dude. Well, this is going to take at least an hour and 45 minutes. So I go to the mall, right? And I go pick out a couple
Did you
stuff.
actually go to the mall?
There's H&M Bake upstairs. You must have missed it. So I come back, right? And you go to McDonald's and you get about $25 worth of food. You have 2 McChickens, 2 McDoubles, a Big Mac, a 10-piece chicken nugget with barbecue sauce. And I've never seen... You just place it all on your... Have you ever see a Tyrannosaurus Rex? And he keeps talking about the sleep apnea now. That's just his nose. He just can't breathe.
Yeah.
Titus, finish it.
Here you go, Titus.
So you get about...
Fucking wipe it off my stomach.
And I've never seen a dog so obese before because that's just how they feed them.
Yeah.
These shits just let them feed off their belly.
Yeah.
And his shirt doesn't really go over it.
Well, we also do that to the children, too.
And then James hired this choir boy to play a little horn, so when he walks, it goes...
It's whenever I take a step.
So when I hear him coming down the stairs, I was like, this is what it's going to be. What's crazy is he just falls down the stairs and takes out everything.
Yeah.
And I go, why can't you just get in shape, be on time, be ready, care about yourself? Because I'm just caring individually. Like, I want to see my friends do well.
And then what did I say?
I just want to eat.
And then you had to stop me because I started.
I said, I'll get in there, and I grabbed the food out of your throat.
Well, not just the food, but I ran out of like edible food, and I started like chewing on stuff.
I know. Is that edible?
Yeah, I started eating paper. I started biting like the table.
I know, crayons.
And you're like, stop,
dude.
Like,
We
for
don't-
real, I
we
care
don't have
about
time.
you. You're my best friend.
I like, no matter what, if you want to tell the story, you slip in.
He goes, James, you're my best friend.
That
I don't want to see you like
I've
this.
never had a friend closer.
I can't see you just live like this, James.
I can't make this up.
Quit. I can't make this up. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. You love the I can't make this up thing.
Because when people don't know, can't make this up, bro. That's such a thing that assholes do. Because, bro, it's the craziest story.
I got told I was like a psychopath.
By who?
Shout out to Peggy Pfeffer.
What? Oh, hey, that's legitimate. She wanted
She
that.
wants the
Wow.
she wants a shout out.
Man, the sexiest mom on the fucking
Dude,
the sexiest mom on the fucking
planet. But her sister,
tight.
tight, real tight. Her sister thinks you're a homosexual,
Yeah,
and I know that you're a
I
homosexual.
know. It doesn't help that I sold her daughter drugs, cocaine. No, but that's what we told her.
Yeah, she believes everything, right?
Interesting.
And I kept on telling her sister like these crazy stories, and like kept on adding to like stories that were being told. Specifically, Peggy Pfeffer loves this one story where she accidentally locked herself out of the house, and one of her sons got shot in the ankle. And so
that's not something you can breeze by for people.
one of our good
Got
buddies.
accidentally shot in the ankle. Get over it.
It
happened.
happens to everybody. Dude.
Don't need to bring him down about it.
And that ankle shot was done by Peggy Pfeffer. She was trying to sneak through her window because she accidentally locked herself out.
I know.
And her pistol in her side
Dropped
went
out of
off.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, it fucking accidentally went off. Shot fucking the little one in the foot.
Yeah.
He's
called him
like
Little Pepper.
he's
You know,
like
at
6
this
years
point,
old.
we can't even say. Why did you say her full name? Because
No, I said, can I say your full name?
I know, but if people did any deductive researching, they realize that we hang out with some of her family members.
Yep. And and I made up this story that she accidentally shot her son in the foot.
Yeah,
Again.
I know.
And
I know.
And her sister was like, really?
Yeah.
And they were like,
Which
no,
is his aunt.
lies.
Which is it? Why did I not know my nephew got shot again?
Again.
Why did that not come
by
up?
you? And so I just kept on making.
Oh, Peggy, it didn't come up that you shot your son.
Nope.
And she was like, well, I'm just going to believe everything that this fucking piece of shit.
Hey, you take that back.
Sorry. I mean, this is my best girlfriend.
Yeah, your best friend. So I just kept on making up stories to her, and like I was too drunk to even remember what story I told.
Yeah.
But I just like rattled off like this story, easy, didn't hesitate like at any point in time during it. Quit fucking touching shit, bro.
Well, stop shaking the table.
My bad. And I just like rattled off this story, and they're like, "You just lie,
Yeah.
and you have no remorse about it."
No.
That's when they found out that I have no empathy and I'm a psychopath.
Who called you it specifically?
I don't.
The
remember.
aunt?
No.
Who said, like, you just lie?
I don't know. It was somebody at the table.
Well, what's interesting is that the lies that you tell are so clear to me. I don't know why people can't tell.
Because I
don't think you're that good of a liar. I feel like I almost always see through it.
I just make up shit.
Yeah.
And I don't need to make it up, ever.
Maybe that's why they believe you, because you just make up lies that are very, 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 very not important. Not even to get out of stuff. You just lie to lie.
Like, some people lie, like, oh, I was hanging out with a buddy, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
Me,
sorry.
it's more like, hey,
I got into this fight with 18 dudes. And
I
So
tell
I'm
you,
late today.
I tell you like 3 times a day that I had sex. I lie about having sex all the time. I never have sex. What other things do I lie about?
I got a story about me bullying a kid.
I want to hear it.
Back in 6th grade, because I was hanging out with this... hold on, I gotta find some water.
No, chill.
Oh, you want me to chill?
Yeah.
Because I'm not on a chill mood this week.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on.
What do you, no, stop.
No, talk
Hey,
to me.
we have electronics over here.
Okay,
man.
great. No, I know. You ever heard of a nuclear deterrent? It's kind of like that.
Stop.
Yeah, that's fine. Just no, it's fine. I'll just be here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be right here the whole time.
I'm gonna listen to your story.
Okay, great.
I love your stories.
Okay, I know.
They're great.
Okay, cool.
Nobody tells about their stories.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold this cup just like in this direction.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's just how I like to hold cups.
Okay. Continue
You sure?
with your story.
Okay, great.
You bully kids.
Just this kid.
Okay.
In 6th grade, you know how back when would have that been? I graduated 2010, so 3 years before
2001.
that. 2007, right? So 2007 was the heyday of like homophobic slurs. Can I say faggot?
Yeah.
So yeah, those were the days when everybody kind of called each other faggots and shit. And I kind of didn't really get it. I was like, oh, this kid's gay. So I didn't know really what masturbating was at the time in 6th grade.
Oh, I remember this story.
And because I was hanging out with a middle school friend, we were like, we remember when we bullied that kid for masturbating? This kid was just different. He was just weird. He was a weirdo.
He jerked off like this.
No, we didn't even know what jerk, or at least I didn't. I had no idea what. And he was like, hey, I heard that kid jerks off. And they were like, he's a faggot. And I was like, oh, I don't want to be that. So
I'm never going to jerk off.
So but
it wasn't just that he jerked off. He also jerked off like this.
I don't think 12-year-olds got that specific. But for the story,
he jerked off like this.
And then he also licked it. So that's how he jerked off.
Yeah.
And this kid who I didn't know if he jerked off, I didn't know what it was. Just because he was touching his dick in a sexual way, we claimed he's a faggot, he's a gay piece of shit. We braided this kid. He started crying all the time. He told on us he's a fucking asshole. And
you're a piece of shit.
The three of us, it was like the Mexican friend and the half black friend.
Okay.
We all had to be talked to in like to the teacher, right?
Really?
Yeah, we're crying, right? Because we're 11. Like, do you even know what that means? I was like, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
And
we don't even know what jerking off is.
Like,
and then they showed you what jerking off was.
And then 7th grade rolls around and I'm busting out every fucking day.
Yeah.
Dude, it was the best. And I was like, why would I? Also, I was embarrassed because I was like, oh shit, they're all going to think I'm a faggot now.
No.
So 13, slowly you start like, hey man, like I jerked off, and you're like, oh man, I'm gay. I'm about to have my first gay experience, and then you find out everybody's doing it.
Yeah, everybody touches their wiener.
It's the best thing ever.
But you always octopused your penis.
I'm sorry, what about my penis?
You octopused it.
Oh,
that was
the
that
little-
move that I
is
was
that-
doing earlier. Yeah.
Is that how you've done it before?
No.
You ever used to do it so often that you started
I
getting
got a hand
blisters?
job. I got like a over the pants hand job once.
You get rug burn on there?
Oh yeah. I get rug burn all the
How
time.
scared were you when you first got it? Because you did it too
I
often.
knew that I had gonorrhea.
Go
I
ahead.
was like, it started hurting so bad. I was like, shit, fuck, yeah, it's dick. And then I thought I had like something wrong with me. Like I thought I had STD. Come to find out, no, just was yanking.
Oh
too much.
right, I have heard this that you thought you had gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Well, that's what gonorrhea is.
Yeah, I thought it was just from jerking off too much. But I also used to jerk off like through my blanket.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Like I'd have my pants down and I'd like play with my wiener through my blanket.
I used to bust loads into my blankets.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's
I was
weird.
and I know it is.
You're a fucking.
I know.
Psycho.
And I was just like, well, I don't know how they get washed, my stuff, but eventually it does. And I'm sure the person watching it has no idea. My mom totally just knew and just didn't address it.
Really?
I was just,
How do you know that she knew?
because
She told you?
it would. Should I say? So my mom does listen to this. The other day she called me. She was drinking, and she's like, "I just hope you make good choices." And one of the text messages were, "Just don't do it." And I was like, "What is she talking about?" And she's like, "You know how that guy was like really good with the girls? He's not that good looking." I was like, "The cocaine guy?" And she goes, "Yeah, can you just not do cocaine?"
Oh, she thought that you were going to do cocaine.
And I was like, "No, mom." She's like, "That's just not how you get girls, David. That's not how you
and
do it."
then you're like, Mom, I've already fucking done 3 lines tonight. You were,
I was
oh
getting
my
on-
bad. You were doing a
I
fucking.
did a low
Yeah, you're-
into the. What's up, mom? What? What?
You did a line off of the phone.
I know.
And you're like, Mom,
Oh, shit, my
mom,
mom-
what do you need? And you're fucking tweaking.
I know. If she had texted me moments before, I wouldn't have done the coke that night.
Yeah.
So there was this time I used to jerk off in one sock,
Just one.
just one, and I would save it, and I would hide it in this corner of my room. And one day my mom was like, clean. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And like it was a huge fucking thing. She's like, "Check the corner. Is there mold in there? Is there mold in the corner?" And my dad was like, "No, Nick. There's no mold in the corner."
Holy fuck.
You ever get caught like that?
No, but so my brother used to have this thing where they'd take turns like using the computer to jerk off.
That's such a fucking weird thing. That's
Like,
not normal.
Him and all of his friends would just jerk off on the computer. They'd like somebody would go into the room, they'd close the door, and they would just jerk off. One of his buddies like had an actual addiction to jerking off. I'm pretty sure.
You're
Would
just talking
jerk
about
off. Would jerk off like 2 to 3 times every single time they'd come over, and he like pretty much lived at our house. We redid our upstairs, like we demoed it and all that, so we're taking everything apart. In one of the vents in his room,
Oh.
they open it up,
Oh.
and there's an apron in there,
Uh-oh.
a black apron
Okay. This is
with
not...
polka dots,
Eh.
some jipe on there, dude. Fucking some jizzola, dude. And yeah, the thing was fucking crusty, and it had to have been like.
How'd your parents like it?
Well, my dad just started.
Okay.
He started. What is this? What is this? I just
Robin,
can't
try this.
Hey, how often did this guy work at Cinnabon? He just starts licking. But no,
Adam.
they knew immediately who it was. One of the times, my brother.
Why did they know who it was immediately?
Because one of the times, my brother went to go take a shower.
Okay.
Came back to his room.
Oh, okay.
Was
Wow.
walking into his room, and fucking he walks in. His buddy had headphones in, and he was just beating his meat, fucking cranking his hog on the computer, and there was porn on it.
Yeah.
And my brother just loses it, starts laughing, runs downstairs, tells my mom, he was just jerking off. And my mom's like, what? And so then the kid, like, pretty much used to live at our house, like, all the time. And he didn't show up for, like, 2 months after that.
Oh, only 2 months?
Yeah.
What did he do in the third month?
Came back and started jerking off.
Well,
He
I
walked,
think they
he walked
forgot.
into our living room, started fucking cranking his hog, dude. So, yeah, that's how that one went.
That used to be my conversation starter with people back in high school.
We did a lot of masturbation talk again today.
I know. This is... I mean, we just...
I feel like we should throw what is that? JOI in our titles.
What does that mean?
Jerk off instructions.
Interesting.
They're YouTube. They're videos on Pornhub.
Do they?
Yeah, jerk off instructions.
Have you watched them?
Only one time.
I used to watch.
It was jerk off to the beat thing.
Which was got to be hard for you because you can't. You don't.
I don't have rhythm. That's my problem. I can't clap on beat ever.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Have you ever watched real instructional videos on Pornhub?
Real instruction?
Yeah.
No, but I've jerked off to instructional videos.
What does that mean?
Like, I was watching this one video.
How to cut cantaloupe? You jerked off to that?
No, it was how to install an outlet. Like, like an electrical outlet.
Okay.
And this bitch had a fucking fat ass.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
If we're at it.
Yeah. No.
I've watched one for so I think I've watched How to Fuck before.
Oh, have you?
Oh yeah.
I used to
Techniques.
I used to have this thing on Newgrounds.
How to increase your dick size.
I don't like furries, and I never did. Even when every time I jerk off to it, I'd feel bad.
Yeah.
But I did watch all those videos.
You know, it was weird that there was a time as a kid you'd watch a lot. Did you watch like cartoon shit as well?
Yeah, always.
But why is that? Do you think it's just because you're watching cartoons
Just readily
in general?
available.
No, but
And they had those games too,
so
where
is-
you had to like answer questions.
but so
and
is regular porn.
They
right?
take their tops off.
But for whatever reason, that was the one that I went to as well.
Yeah.
It was like Newgrounds or
I feel like
the
it's a
cartoon
stepping
shit.
stone. You just can't jump right into it.
I think you can, but I decided not to.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about
Speaking of all of this
Go
today, we ran into our buddy's
Who?
nephew,
Which one?
the little one,
Okay, keep going.
and he subscribed to our channel.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out to our boy.
Does he watch? He goes, I watch your YouTube videos.
Yeah, he said, I watch your YouTube videos.
I was like, yo, dude, you're
I
7.
was like, maybe not. Maybe you
I
should.
don't know if you should,
Here's the thing: we love all of our viewers.
except for him.
No, we just.
No, I love him.
Yeah, that kid's a fucking dope.
He's my favorite.
Yeah.
Should I say his full name?
No, no, but definitely I don't. Actually, no. Fuck it. Yeah, we're for the kids. Wu-Tang's for the children. Fucking the Monologue podcast is for the children, dude.
Write it down. Get
Write
a
it down.
T-shirt. One of those coming out.
The t-shirts.
No.
As soon as we get a high def logo.
All right, work. Get on it. Yeah,
You're bossy, man.
I'm bossy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're real bossy. But yeah, we shouted out Peggy.
Have you ever heard of
Shouted out Peggy. Talked about masturbation.
Have you ever heard of?
Have we talked about E3 yet?
Oh my god.
You want to talk about E3?
No, I have something to say.
Okay, talk.
Have you ever heard of like forest porn?
Can we get off the jerking off?
No,
Forest
I've
porn.
yeah.
Okay.
So before the internet, there was this thing that a lot of old like men would do is because you're a kid, you have no access to this. I mean, that's what I honestly you have to make it a little bit difficult for boys, but what
yep.
people would do is they would just leave porn out into the forest for kids to find.
Yeah, yep.
And yup.
Yeah, yep.
And that's a lot. That's how.
Time out. Oh, I got this fucking dope ass story to go off of that. One time, so we always used to kick it in my alley, right? One of the coolest fucking things that ever happened. We're walking down the alley. We had a Piggly Wiggly right by my old house.
Yeah.
Go in this like little cubby thing where like there was an emergency exit door, like one of those fire doors. Fucking little porno mag.
Exactly. That's exactly what that's what they would do. They would put shit where kids used to hang because they're like, oh, kids would for sure find it here, and that's like it's like the older person is doing it as a blessing for the young kids. And they're like, yo, dude, look at this pussy.
Dude, this guy's fucking dope. Yeah.
That's like a very well known thing that people do across America.
Oh, shit.
You good, dog?
Dude, yeah.
I'm not the one moving that much today. You're banging the table. You're going crazy.
Well, I have
Would you
sleep
go
apnea,
under sewer tunnels, under the streets?
all the time?
Would you really? That's how I used.
Well,
do you remember when I hit that kid in with the baseball?
Yeah.
And just.
Yeah.
So me and him used to hang out all the time in the summers, and we would just go into the creeks. Are they called creeks or creeks?
Creeks.
So we would hang out like where the
Dude,
water.
that's how kids die.
I know, right? And my mom would be like, you know, when I was a kid, my friend just fell into the creek, and I never saw her again. That was like her.
Calling it a creek.
Huh?
It's a creek.
Creek. I don't know why people call it.
Who calls it a creek?
So the creeks, right?
Yeah.
And that was her idea of like, stay away forever, and we would just swim in them.
That's how you tested your swimming abilities.
Drink it.
Wait, did you always do that as a kid?
Yeah.
Because I still do that.
I know.
I always get water in my mouth and I spit it at people.
What you would try to jump the creeks, right? And then just push your friend into it. And
No.
it's shit water, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like gross
And
water.
also, like, the
is the
currents
best.
are very, very
I
high.
know, and I would play in it.
And if it
all the
rains,
time.
it gets really high.
I know, and that's when you would swim in them.
That's the shit.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Yeah.
And we would go under like busy streets and would just be under the street. It was the fucking
Really?
sickest thing.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what being a kid's about.
Yeah. I used to go
And finding
I-
porn
I
in the
used to-
forest.
I used to go down in the fucking sewers and try to find alligators and stuff.
You're a fucking bitch.
I found a couple of them.
Which one?
Alligators.
You want to hear something stupid that I used to do? Me and fuck, I don't want to say specifically his profession. We found out how much money he made recently.
Yeah. Fucking
So
$3 million.
the $3 million man and me, we used to. This is the dumb. It makes me like cringe thinking about it, but we thought it was funny to steal like a brick from a Chinese restaurant, and we put it on. We stole my sister's bike.
And you throw it,
threw it through
windows with fucking hateful messages. Get out! You're not wanted here. You're just a
So
fucking
we got the whole
terrible
Korean
Samaritan.
family out of the neighborhood. That makes
You're a
me
bad person. It makes me cringe. Yeah, because you're a terrible human being.
So I mean, my family was really happy. They really didn't like that family, but we got them. We got them out of there.
Oh, yeah, you guys did always. I remember you had a picture that you used to hang up in your room about, like, with you and
Yeah.
the $3 million man and
So-
the brick.
The brick, we called it Dick because we thought that was a funny name. His name's Richard.
His name's Richard.
Yeah. And
Which you actually did have a friend named Dick.
so we put it behind the Taco Bell, and we put like a headband on it and like rolled a face, and we would feed it burritos every week, and we'd just leave burritos for the brick, and then one day it was gone. Turned out our other friend
Yeah, I know who it is, too.
stole it.
Did he? What a cunt.
And we could never find it again.
Really?
Yeah.
fucked.
He threw it through another Korean family's house.
I just don't know why you went to that abandoned house to feed it burritos after you threw the
Abandoned,
brick.
abandoned house? It
Well,
was behind the Taco Bell.
No, you threw it through the abandoned. You threw it through a house that was
Yeah.
occupied
By a
And it was-
Korean family. They were a nice Korean family, but
really nice.
very not
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, very rich too. They were.
Very wealthy.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do many crazy things as a child.
Why not? Well, you were antisocial, scared.
Psychopath.
Why were you so scared of going outside?
You want to know the real answer?
I would love to.
The Koreans. Mainly them.
I was out there doing your work.
Yeah.
God's work.
No, there was a lot better things to do.
I was
outside.
told a story about you the other day by old family members.
Really?
Yeah, it was average, but
Let me hear it.
so because of how picky of an eater you were, you only like to eat dumplings.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this family,
And rice. I did like rice.
but they only, and you said I just want dumplings, and you couldn't because you had a stutter as a kid.
I did have a stutter, yeah.
And you got very
Well,
nervous. And you-
I want
Okay, dumplings. I got it. I got it. I got dumplings.
Yeah, they did that.
And you couldn't look kids in the eye,
Mm-hmm.
so they got you 355 dumplings. Because that's,
And I finished every single last dumpling.
you were like, here, sir. You already ate 200 of them, and you left 150 for the rest of the family.
Yeah.
And you were like, hey, these are for you guys because you usually took your 2/3. And then they said, no, big guy, those are for you. And you proceeded to eat 150 more dumplings for me and
then
for me.
But it wasn't like that. It was all the dumplings. And I was like,
Titus.
I can have them. I used to be skinny as a kid, actually. Up until like 4th grade.
Until you don't say as a kid because 4th grade to when? 4th grade to when is your whole? That's
No,
not,
actually, till 5th grade. Up until
So
then,
you were,
I was very
11?
skinny.
For 11
I was
years,
really
you were
skinny.
skinny.
Yeah,
You're 23 now, so for 13 years you weren't skinny.
I was skinny as a child
Uh-huh.
for a little bit, and I was also the fastest kid at my school.
Really?
Yeah, I used to think that I wanted to be a running back, but that was just because when I was skinny, I had the same size head that I have now. And when I'd run, all my momentum would be forward. Yeah. And I fucking could book it.
I know, dude. Yeah. So you were really just running on base. That's physics, dude.
Yeah, that's just straight up physics.
Is that when you were good at that class?
Yeah. No, I was always good at chemistry.
I used to get made fun of for how slow I was.
Dude, I just can't drive past RVs anymore.
Okay. Have you finished the show?
No. I was thinking of doing it.
I got over here?
No, when you were here in the basement, I was this close to throwing it on the TV.
Yeah. I mean, I would have just watched it. I wouldn't have done anything today.
I had the PS4 on and everything.
He's talking about Breaking Bad. I think that's clarified by...
Yeah, by the RV. I just always want to cook meth in RV.
It makes you want to do meth a little bit, right? How
dope
it is?
No, I want to cook it.
What about it? You think you can cook 99% pure?
I would get 99.4% pure.
What about that episode, Say My Name?
Oh, that shit was dope. You know who I am. Say my name. I don't know who you are.
No, I don't have a clue who you are.
I don't have a clue.
You do. You all do.
You all know. Yeah.
I'm the cook. I'm the guy who killed Gus Fring. Bullshit. Cartel got Fring.
And then Mike is just...
Did he? Say my name.
Say my name.
You're Heisenberg.
You're Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
Dude, that shit fucked.
That's the best cold open in all of television.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
I was fucking fully torqued.
And then I love the...
I don't know. That's not the best cold open. I did like that cold open on SNL. About the guy...
Which one?
Matt Damon. Mm-hmm. When he was being that guy trying to explain his fucking...
Yeah. Hey, Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. We just drank beers. We were kids.
And squee.
Yeah,
that's good.
Can we, Eugene, throw the video on. That was pretty good.
God damn, dude.
That was a good video.
We should cut in a little just us having sex right there.
It's just a fucking sex tape of me clapping your cheeks.
I don't like that you think you're clapping my cheeks. If anything, it's tight as fucking me up there. Just me and having gay sex stuff. What's worse, bestiality or gay bestiality?
Our fucking group chat popped off this week.
What happened this week?
We saw a Facebook status, and then it made us all horny.
Oh, it did.
So I started talking about
us 8 guys horny in a group chat.
So I started talking about clapping some fucking cheeks. Mm-hmm. You were backing me up, telling me, "Oh, this is a story that I haven't gotten to tell."
Okay.
Our buddy David, if you remember him, the guy that accidentally did meth twice. And crack once.
I don't remember this story.
I was getting a lap dance on my birthday when we were on the party bus.
By who?
This one girl. And
you got it like that.
She was throwing it back on me, and I was like, I'm fucking trying to clap some cheeks. Our buddy David, other buddy David, looks at me and goes, "Dude, I gotta show you how to fuck."
Yeah.
I was like, you, based on that, you knew immediately that, which he did know properly, that I don't know how to fuck.
Maybe we should just, I know you don't want to make videos with me anymore because you want to go solo, but maybe we should make a tutorial on how to fuck.
No, I could definitely do some stroke videos. I got the right strokes. I do. But yeah, for some reason, people always offer these things as like a kind gesture that end up just being like backhanded like insults at me. Like one time, I got told one of the first times I hung out with one of our better looking friends. He's a good looking dude and loves to work out. And he goes, "Hey James, you know that if you, for every 10 pounds that you lose, you gain an inch on your penis." Mm-hmm. And I was like, 1, that's not true.
There's 2 things there.
2, you're calling me fat. And 3, how do you know that I have a small cock? You just assumed.
What's really good about that is
he was right.
That was a kid who doesn't like being called out with shit like that. So the whole
it wasn't meant to be like a joke or anything. It was,
hey man, if you lose weight, you can make your small dick bigger.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, fat fuck. If you lose some pounds.
He over apologized. Hey man, I'm really sorry about that.
He still apologizes to it.
I know.
To this day,
well, he should because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. It's really fucked up of him.
I started. You know what? So this is gonna rehash a little bit, but I've kind of gone along with your you just saying I have a crush on this girl when things come up. Yeah. So you start telling people David has a girlfriend, and then you'll just say shit like, "Hey, fattest titties around."
Fat fucking titties. Hey, her pussy tastes great.
And then that's when I jumped in and go, "Hey, pussy tight."
Pussy tight. That pussy.
Being so specific about sexual things like that, it makes people uncomfortable. And
it's so funny.
Man, oh man.
It makes me laugh every time.
So me and my mother have a really thinking about tight pussy.
Damn, dude. I was like, man, we're not going to talk about incest. We haven't talked about incest in a long time.
Some guy was like, "Hey, I heard you have a close relationship with your sister. Very close." I was like, "Hey, man, you can have sex with her too."
Yeah, you guys aren't. That's the thing that I think that people don't understand is it's an open relationship.
No, I mean we're not exclusive.
Like you fucking clap your sister's cheeks.
Yeah, and then sometimes you clap it.
But sometimes other people also clap those fucking cheeks.
That shit is tight though. That shit is tight though. That shit is tight.
And it tastes fucking good. It tastes so fucking good.
Oh my god.
I think we're at time, by the way.
No, we're not. Are we really?
Yeah.
Well, keep on talking because I threw my phone over there when I was mad at you.
Yeah. So back to E3.
Oh my god.
So E3 also dropped.
No, we're not even close to time.
Really?
No, we got about 35 minutes left.
No, we don't.
I have to
E3 dropped Stick RPG 7, which I'm pretty excited for because that is a great game. I love Stick RPG. E3 also announced.
You know, I have a relationship with this new man. I just see him at the coffee shop all the time, and I don't know what his name is. He was the...
Wait. You have a relationship?
Yeah, he's the conductor. He used to be the conductor of the Milwaukee Symphony.
Oh, I thought you were going to say trains.
He's the conductor of the Milwaukee Trains. And now me and him get coffee together. I don't know his name.
Wait, you guys get coffee together?
All the time.
You guys kick it?
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about?
We talked about... Oh.
And that's a wrap.
And that's time. No, we have to get in some of the important stuff. We're actually not at... We have to go a little bit longer.
Do we?
Yeah, we're at 55.
I think I got a poop in me.
No, well, I've been doing a lot.
Oh, I got to tell you this story. You got to hear this one.
Okay.
I texted our buddy Eugene yesterday. It was about 10 a.m., which he was hanging out with his family.
Yeah.
At the table. And I said, "Hey, how do I know if I have hemorrhoids?"
Oh, right, because Eugene is a well-known hemorrhoid guy.
He did have hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
And I was like, "How do I know if I have hemorrhoids?" He was like, "Are you bleeding?" I said, "Nah, my butt just hurts."
So
my ass just has been hurting lately.
Yeah.
Like right at my tailbone.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the way that I've been sitting. But because I have like fucking really bad anxiety.
Yeah.
I thought that I had hemorrhoids. So like even if you look at my search history.
Interesting.
I did look up symptoms of hemorrhoids.
One day, I had a nightmare of you trying to rape me.
That wasn't a nightmare.
And
you were tight.
You were, and I was like, please, please, please. And I was tightening up so much on my asshole. I woke up sore. And I literally thought that somebody was attacking me. So I had to ask my roommate. And I said, "Hey, I'm not really assuming anything, but I woke up and my asshole hurt." And I left it at that. And he goes, "What are you asking me?" I said, "I don't know. You tell me. Did you just try to pull some shit on me?"
That guy for sure fucked you.
Or you.
Yeah, I mean...
That's how I woke up today. Today he was playing...
Yeah, you were tight.
I'm sorry.
And that's all.
We're not at time. We're gonna keep going.
Oh yeah, no, I just keep on.
Yeah, stop trying to. What?
And it's time.
I'm gonna put these fake glasses back.
I need a catchphrase.
Do you know why I have fake glasses right now?
Why?
Because they send you 5 pairs of glasses, and this is the one that I like.
You have contacts?
Yeah, right now.
So you have contacts in?
Yeah, and
I didn't know that they were actually fake glasses.
When you looked at them and you didn't notice anything getting magnified, why did you?
Well, I don't know because some things aren't just magnified.
So I'm sorry. What does that mean?
Like they're not magnifying glasses.
Sometimes I wonder, is this guy smart or does he just say words and hope people respond to him? And honestly, I don't think you know either.
I fucking am fucking ham and
You know what's funny about ham? Is that how you get by? And then people go, ham's actually, pork, and it's really bad for you.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
That fucking video with the fucking little chubby black dude.
I don't know
and
it.
He's like, you fucking, you got the fucking ham. You burnt the ham sandwich.
I don't know that one.
You've never seen that one? He's wearing like the fucking. They always. I think that they like over exaggerate.
Do you want to have a crab leading contest on this?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want? He'll be our first guest then.
ASMR.
It's not. That's not what an ASMR is.
No, I wanted it to be ASMR. I'm going to get an ASMR mic for you guys to.
We can have a crab eating contest, but we're getting it from Red Lobster. What are we doing?
I don't know where you get crab legs from, man.
Red Lobster. What the fuck are you talking about?
I got a guy that can get us some cheap crab legs and some sausages. So it's no problem.
Are we actually going swimming today?
Yeah, I really want to go swimming.
We're gonna swim with the fatties, or no?
One of us. One of us. One of us.
When you get that guy in the water, he just does not want to get out, huh?
No, that guy does love the water.
Oh, he loves it.
That guy just fucking. We have this buddy who will go to like fucking water parks. We'll go to, and he just wants to be in the water.
The last time
me and you just are like, let's get hammered.
Let's get hammered. Let's go on a couple rides. Let's talk to these bitches. And he's like,
just
no,
like-
dog, I'm gonna go in the waist high pool.
Yeah.
The last time I went swimming in an above ground pool, we tried to bet this kid who has scoliosis that he can't dive into it. It's about 5 feet, and I said, I'll give you $200, or it was $145, right? That's what we got them.
Over it?
He had to jump in right now, all clothes in, and I bet he couldn't do it. And because this kid, he's
Addiction to gambling.
Is he 5'5"?
No, he's
5'6"?
4'8".
So he's not a big guy. He has scoliosis, and he used to have a painkiller addiction, and he loves gambling.
Loves gambling, yeah.
So if you put money in front of him, he'll get overconfident, and he has this weird thing where he just thinks he can do everything. Do you remember when he thought he could clear a 10-foot jump?
Yeah, there was a gate at a bar that we were
It
at.
was literally 7-8 feet tall.
Yeah, 7 or 8 feet tall. And I go,
Call him Ryan.
hey, Ryan, I think you can clear that. Do you think you can? He was like, absolutely. He didn't hesitate. I said, how much of a run do you think you need to just clear it? He said, he was like, maybe from like here, like if I back up, like from here to you.
He thinks he can high jump.
He said
7 feet.
He said, this is enough. I said, that's extreme. How about you back it up a little bit? And
I don't need it.
He said, I don't need it, but I will.
But I'll do it because I'll take the extra help.
So he backed up, and I bet him some money. He goes to try to jump it, and his legs just got stuck in the gate. And he was like, fuck. He tried climbing up and over. You just see him like fucking struggling. And
I don't think he can lift up 20-pound weights.
He fell down.
Yeah.
And then we were like, yeah, but you can for sure clear that garbage can. He's like, absolutely. So we pull this garbage can out in the outside area of a bar, and he runs and jumps the fucking...
Clears it?
He kicked it.
So he faulted, huh?
He did, and then he fell. Like, he gave it a... Not because like he tripped or stumbled, but because he gave it his all. And he just fell like Usain Bolt after he just wanted to fucking...
So
and everybody cheered.
Woo! He did it!
He did it.
Him and the fat kid. They used to get into arguments like, "Yeah, I would kill you in a fight to death," and they were like, "Okay, a knife in the middle. I'm on one side, you're on the other side. Who's gonna win?" And he really thinks that he can. He thinks he can take out any animal. Fine.
Really?
He thinks without any help, no weapons.
No weapons.
He thinks he's smarter than these animals, and that he can just instinctively kill them.
I mean, I feel
He'll
like
break down every single fight.
What's the biggest animal that you think you could take?
I for real think I can take a kangaroo.
A kangaroo?
Yeah.
Oh, kangaroos are bitches. Though.
I know.
You've seen that fucking video.
I know. After that video, I think they're all pussies.
Yeah, after that, you know that guy had to fucking apologize for that shit too?
Whatever,
man?
dude.
I saw a fucking thing. He had to fucking apologize for punching that kangaroo in the face. But that kangaroo had his fucking dog in a headlock.
I told you this story before, but this is just for the people. Where I was fucking around. I actually might think I can take a kangaroo, but I was telling this guy, like, yeah, I think I can take a kangaroo. I think they're all pussies nowadays. And he's a liar. And he goes, you know, this guy's a complete liar. I got a friend in Australia. He's going to underground fighting kangaroo ring. He's like, if you want to fight kangaroos, we can go right now. Huh. And he doesn't. He's not joking. He just decided to tell me that.
Do we get really dark?
No, I think we just look tan.
Oh, that's what it is. But he was ready to fly you out to Australia.
He one time told me that he was a featured extra in Step Brothers 2. That movie doesn't exist. He told me that his father.
Is this a friend of yours?
No, he's a coworker.
Oh, coworker.
He told me one time that his father was a top secret agent, and they would be stationed
clearly he was.
Across the country. And that I was like, hey, because we don't have this like amazing job. I said, why don't you get into the family business? And he said, my father was scared for me to get into it. And I'm fucking with him, like, oh, he was scared for your life. He didn't want you to get hurt. And he said, no, he was scared of what I could do to other people.
This guy was confident.
Oh yeah. He won the March Madness tournament in his college years. No, he didn't, but he told me that he was on Arizona. So I looked up every possible year that he could be of like the March Madness champion. Didn't exist.
Really?
He's one of my favorite people to just tell stories because he just like lies and then just keeps building up. And where your lies,
do you think that he believes them?
I think so a little
bit. I
bit.
never understand that because like these people that lie so much, I wonder if they actually believe themselves.
I would hope so.
So that's pretty good.
Sometimes I like telling him small stories, so he just like.
You want to do the outro today?
I mean, what is it? Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
You want to cut this? You want to be done?
Yeah, we're good.
I don't think we can go for 2 hours if we can.
Yeah, but I gotta take a shit.
Do you?
Yeah. You got to do a big.
How can I do this intro for the people who got to this point? Honestly, skip over.
Stick to the script.
Okay. Let me just
stick to the script.
Okay. Read this line.
How'd you get your start?
Yeah. Okay.
I like that one a lot. But yeah, make sure you guys fuck it.
So you didn't want me to do
No,
the
I don't want you. You're just
outro.
fucking shit at it, man.
No, your
outro.
Your outro's fucking bad.
No, you're just trash at it.
You're
just bad, man.
Yours is fucking generic as shit.
I know your fucking strengths. Crab blood.
Hey, why don't you just fucking hit that like button and subscribe?
Smash that like button.
I hate it. Why don't you just be more creative? Don't get into the fucking shitty voice.
I do get creative.
Do it.
I get creative all the time.
Let's hear it. Let's hear your creative shit.
Okay. Smash. You want me
be very, very sincere. Hey, if you don't like this video,
if you don't like this video,
we literally cannot eat. We're gonna have to put his dog down. We can't afford to feed him anymore.
I'm getting emotional, but I fucking love my dog. I don't want to see anything bad happen to him.
I can cut this out. We don't need to put this in.
No, I think they need to see this. And honestly, if you guys just like the video
and subscribe
to this channel
and send us money.
Also
we're setting up a Patreon.
Send us money.
Subscribe to the Clip channel.
Also subscribe to the Clip channel. Otherwise,
follow us on Twitter.
There's gonna be some bad people show up at my house.
There's 3 Twitters.
I made a bet with them and told them we'd have 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer.
Or they're gonna kill the dog.
And if we don't get it, they're going to kill my dog.
I think that's good.
So, yeah, just make sure that you guys hit that fucking subscribe button.
And the bell.
And ring that bell. Get notifications. And on to our next top 10 video.
Okay, we're done here.
All right, peace out, cunts.